Bullets for Vanessa.
3 ace.
She raises to 20,000.
Again, raising the minimum here, Craig.
King 6 for Huck.
When you keep a consistent raise amount, your opponent can't develop any sort of read on you based on the amount that you're raising.
Kings for seed. He checks.
This is going to be trouble for Huck. Top pair.
Vanessa bets 30,000.
He's edged by her aces.
Huck calls.
Doesn't want to get the pot bigger than it needs to be.
Set of aces for Vanessa. Huck drawing dead. He checks.
That's the kind of card that may save Huck some money.
Vanessa checks behind. Quad aces for Russo.
Oh, boy. If he gave her credit for an ace on the turn, it's going to be tougher to give her that same credit now that a second ace has hit the board, especially considering she checked.
After Huck checks, Vanessa bets 75,000.
That's a very healthy bet. Huck's got aces and kings with a queen kicker.
He pauses for a second, but does fold.
That's cool. I like your style, Vanessa.
You do?
Yep.
Huck with 9-7 limps in. Vanessa with
You're in the
8-7.
spirit of the game.
She checks. Trip 8s for Vanessa. She bets 20,000.
Huck's got the gut shot straight draw.
Huck calls.
He's looking for a 6.
Quads again for Vanessa.
Now Huck's looking for exactly nothing since he's drawing dead.
After Vanessa checks, Huck bets 25,000.
Great check call from her. No need to raise with the stone cold nuts.
Deuce of diamonds. Check, check. And Huck sees what he was up against. She looks at 10-9 and limps in on the button. Huck with queen 8. He checks. Inside straight draw for Vanessa.
Check. Players check.
Check, check. Jack no help to either player.
Check.
Huck's queen high in the lead.
After check, check again, Vanessa makes her straight on the river.
But Huck has made Jackson 8s with a good kicker. He's betting 20,000. And you know Vanessa's going to put a raise in, but it's going to be tough for Huck to give her credit for 5-6 or 9-10 or diamonds. You feel like she would have bet that hand on the flop or turn.
She raised to 95,000, and once again, Huck makes the right laydown.
Keeping things under control. That a little bit of a new direction there out of the big blind.
Queen 8 suited for Huck. He limps in. Ace 5 for Vanessa. And she'll raise to 75,000.
Follow the leader.
Huck calls.
Call.
Buck 50 up for grabs.
Aces for Vanessa, queens for Huck.
Both players catching a piece of the flop. Vanessa with the better of the two hands.
She bets 75,000. Huck calls again.
Pot up to 300 grand now.
10 of spades on the turn.
Check.
Check, check. 4 of hearts on the river. Vanessa bets 100,000.
A lot of players would have tried to move Vanessa off her hand on the turn, but not Huck.
I'm all in.
He goes all in.
He's going to try to move her off on the river here, representing a flush. If Vanessa calls him, he'll be down 1-0.
I mean, you definitely play like you have a better hand than I do. What do you limp with and then call my raise? I mean, King Jack, I guess. King Jack, you hit the gut shot. Or maybe you call me with 2 hearts on the flop. I'll give you credit.
Victory was just one word away, that word being call. Instead, Huck bluffs his way to the lead.
What, does he have water in his ear? What's he doing?
Our GoDaddy.com heads-up pocket cam shows us Vanessa's 9 tray. Blinds at 15 and 30,000. She raises to 60,000. Ace 8 for Huck. He calls.
Vanessa's being very aggressive here. You don't have to raise every button.
6-7 deuce on the flop. Huck checks, as does Vanessa. Ace is for seed. He checks. Vanessa drawing dead.
This is so slippery by Huck. He's going to allow Vanessa to represent the scare card, the ace on the turn.
After Vanessa bets 40, Huck calls 40.
She hates seeing him call there.
Meaningless jack on the river. Check, check. Pot goes to Huck.
So we're going all in. You went all in. I went all in.
One time.
I'm copying your
It's like
style.
I'm 1-4 here.
Queen jack for Vanessa.
All in.
She goes all in.
4. See, now you're copying my style. Got one good one.
King jack suited for Huck.
He's going to think this one over, Craig.
All right.
He calls. Let the games begin.
This is hard to call.
Huck loves this spot. He's got Vanessa dominated, in great shape to win this pot and the first match in our
That was
best
the
of
best I
3
could hope
final.
for, Ed.
That's the best you could hope for.
Here's the flop.
Here comes the flop. Ace 9-5. Vanessa in dire
Jack
straits.
still ahead.
She's a big dog here, hoping to hit a queen.
Here's the turn.
6 of hearts on the turn.
Just 3 outs for Vanessa to double up and stay alive in this first match.
Upseed.
River
Wins
pairs the
match
board.
one.
Huck's king plays. First match in the final to
We get to do
seed.
it again. We get to do it again.
Oh. That was the best hand I saw in like 85 hands.
Really?
I got
We're
quad
getting
aces one
cold.
time. I got those 2 aces in there. I had quads.
When it came
And then
ace,
since
ace,
then, it's like
king, or
nothing.
ace, ace, 10 deuce, or whatever, yeah.
You
So,
know, ace ace were the turn and river.
yeah. Oh,